Hi there, this is Tom with View Micrometrology. This video is about polarity. When we create a line feature, we use a line edge finder, and we want to have the scan go across the edge. So in this case, we have two different kinds of edges here. We have in this one, when we scan from dark to light, we have a rising edge. And then over here, if we scan from light to dark, we have a falling edge. And these are places where you can choose specifically what we are looking for. So when we actually do the run of the edge finder, it will go from pixel to pixel to pixel to pixel to pixel. And it will say, okay, here's an edge because I see it rising from dark to light or falling from light to dark. In this case, it's falling from light to dark. So if I run this in falling mode, notice I toggled this radio button, falling. If I run it, I'll get all these points here. Now, conversely, if I toggle rising and I run it, I didn't really find much. That's not the edge I was looking for. So falling works on this edge. And then let's move it over here. And I do, see, didn't get it because this is a rising edge that we're looking for, and I've still got falling enabled. So I'm going to toggle rising here, run, and it gets it. So pay attention to polarity, pay attention to whether your edge is rising or falling, and pay attention to your scan direction. That's the most important thing here. The scan direction is going to dictate whether you're looking for a falling or a rising edge. And, well, if I turn the scan direction, this is now a falling edge, so it won't work. Now I got to go to falling. So be aware of those options here. Sometimes choosing one, rising or falling, works far better than having both selected. Because if you choose both and you have to go over both kinds, it is going to choose the strongest. And the strongest may not be a single line. Check it out. These are both very strong contrast edges, and it just kind of split them in half. It didn't know what to do with it because they're both falling edges. Actually, not because they're both falling edges, just because they're both very strong. So if I do falling and I click run, it doesn't change. But if I choose rising and I click run, see, I got two edges. I don't want both. So let's go to rising and first edge. Hey, look at that. I got the first edge in the scan. If I choose the last edge in the scan, that's a rising edge. The last rising edge will be this one. If I look at the last falling edge, it will be that one. If I look at the first falling edge, it will be this one. So select your first, last, or strongest edge, combine it with polarity, and pay attention to your scan direction. And that's a pretty good start to getting the edges you're looking for. All right, next time we'll cover advanced edge finding. We'll go into this area. All right, but for now, keep it short and sweet. All right, bye.